Okay, so hi, another video. This video is like mostly about my plans for later on, because I've decided that life is too short to not do the things that you want to do. And there's a lot of things that I want to do, but there's a lot of stuff that I've been holding back because I've been worried about what other people might say. And I've been worried about, oh, well, what if this and that with money and so on. It's better to regret something that you have done than something that you haven't done. Depending on what you've done, of course. Like, for instance, I wanted to dye my hair pink. So I did it. Because who cares, right? I like this color. I wanted this color. Why not get it? It's just hair anyways. Still my personality, only that I've decided to go for it. Another thing I've decided to do is to go through with getting a sleeve tattoo. A full sleeve. Not just half sleeve, no. I already have 5 tattoos, which I'll show you. The first one I got when I was about 18. I decided not to get it all the way down at my lower back, but a little bit higher, because everyone else has what people like to call a tramp stamp. But, so I decided to get a little bit further up. My mom helped me draw it on so I could see what it would look like and stuff like that, size and everything. I wanted to have it perfect, and I went to a tattoo convention and I had it done. I do not remember how much I paid for it. I think it was about around 100 quid, I guess. 150 quid or something. Which is insane, because I think it only took her about 25 minutes to finish it. But tattoos in Norway are really expensive. The second one was kind of spur of the moment or something. It's a tribal dragon tattoo, as you can see. And it's not my favorite because I only decided on the tattoo itself like just a few days before I was gonna get it. Though I do love dragons and everything, I wish I would have thought it more through, because with most of my tattoos I've been thinking about it for either weeks or months or maybe even years about getting that specific tattoo. And I was just like in a hurry because it was like, oh, I have to get a tattoo tomorrow because she's here tomorrow. Oh, I'll just go with that one, you know? So that's why I'm not that happy with it. I'll probably like do a few touch-ups and add some color and stuff like that to it later on. My third tattoo is a tattoo I really love. It's 2 Japanese kanjis, Eien, which means forever or eternity. Because I found out that the meaning of my name means exactly that. And so, as I told my mom and dad, like, oh, that's the meaning of my name, the name you gave me, you know? So it's kind of like, you gotta let me. You can't be mad about it. So it was kind of a, you know, a sneaky one. But I do love Japan. I love kanjis. I think it's such a beautiful way of writing, you know. My 4th tattoo, I'm not that happy with either. I only thought about it for like a few weeks or a few months. And I tried to design it myself as well. I found a picture online. I wanted something that had to do with tribals and cats. I know, tribals, you know. But I still do love tribals, but in a different kind of way. I do love cats, as most people know. Not like that I want to hug every one of them. And I don't want them on rainbows and in a basket. But I do love cats. And this was in Spain. It didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to, because there are like a few lines that aren't that good. The eye was supposed to be the color green, it just looks grey. The lines aren't as smooth as I wanted them to, so I might do a touch up on that one as well at some point. My 5th tattoo, on the very arm I'm going to be working on my sleeve, I got about a year ago. It was March 2012. In Wales. It was actually a walk-in appointment. I'd been thinking about this tattoo for a very long time. I wanted cherry blossoms, I wanted something Japanese, I wanted kanjis, and I wanted the kanjis that mean music, which these are, ongaku. because music is a very, very extremely big part of my life. Like if I could choose between going blind and going deaf, I would definitely go blind, because if I went deaf I wouldn't be able to hear music ever again. I wouldn't be able to play music. It would be, I mean, you all know, whoever subscribed to this channel from before, when all I did was covers. Music is such a big part of my life. If, you know, if that went away, I would probably be sat there thinking, what's the point? Which is a horrible thing to say, but it's true. I would never ever be able to be happy again if I couldn't have music in my life. It's definitely my favourite tattoo. It was the first time I ever tried colours, and I wasn't really sure about colours. The artist, he put a little bit of black in it, which is now like a bluish grey. And I know that my skin turns black into bluish grey because it doesn't really accept that colour. Only a few skin tones does. And I was like, oh, why did he do that? But it looked pretty cool because it's fading into the brown, so I'm happy that he did it. Because if not, the brown would probably mix with the pink too much, or like the colours would look too similar, and so you wouldn't really be able to read the kanjis that well because of the pink lines going through it. So I'm extremely happy with it. I already thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna build on this one, like build it up, get some more stuff around it, maybe some musical notes and stuff. But now I have decided that I will just build up the whole freaking arm, because I've wanted a sleeve for so long. I've been too scared to do it. The only reason why I've been scared to do it is, what would other people think? You know? But it's my life. I decide what to do with it. Luke's totally fine with it. If Luke was completely and utterly against it, I would probably not go through with it. But he says it's cool, like he's fine with it and stuff. So I'm going through with it. And like I said, life's too short to not go through with stuff that you want to do. You never know, you know. It'll make me happy. It's all going to be Japanese theme. I've started working on the design of it. I'm gonna have koi fish on it. I started drawing it a few days ago, and I added some colour to it and it kind of messed it all up. And also a phoenix I will have on my upper arm once that gets done. I'll show close-ups. So the koi will be swimming around each other, like, as you can see, it will be like the astrological sign Pisces, which is me and my dad's star sign. Underneath I want lotus flowers, which are also like Japanese inspiration. I see them in a lot of Japanese tattoos and I think they're really pretty flowers. And underneath there will be green lines going into the bow. If it's green, it's for liver cancer, which is what my dad died from. It was originally colon cancer, but it spread to the liver, and that was basically what just, you know, put an end to it all, because it spread so much into the liver. And so even though he was diagnosed with colon cancer, stage 4, whatever cancer was in the colon and the lungs, which I had spread to as well, wasn't as bad as the one in the liver, and so I would rather call it liver cancer because that's what killed him. And I want to honor my dad by putting a lot of references to him into the tattoo, even though it is Japanese themed. So I'll put that bow in there. I'll also have, in the phoenix, there will be flames, because phoenix burns, like everybody knows. And that will kind of represent the flames in my dad's favorite thing in the whole wide world, Harley Davidson. I'm now wearing the sweater or jacket that my dad owned. It's his Harley Davidson hoodie, and he absolutely loved it. He loved all of his Harley clothes, and it's a nice design on the back. You can see the wings coming off of the logo. That's part of the reason why I wanted to go for phoenix. I was originally thinking about going for a dragon, but they're not really that feminine, because the Japanese dragons are, well, they look very mad and stuff. I mean, they're cool dragons, but I want to go for more pretty themes as well. Like there are a lot of Japanese tattoos out there that are absolutely awesome, like with the masks and the samurais and the geishas and stuff. But that's just not me, I don't think. I'm more about animals and stuff like that. So the wings will be representing the wings on the Harley logo, and so will the fire of the phoenix. Phoenix also to me means that, well, there's life after death, because I believe in that. I know a lot of other people don't, but I choose to believe in it. It's comforting. I want a lot of the things that will be in my tattoo to have to do with my dad. And so even though I won't put the Harley logo there or what he had in his tattoo, live to ride, ride to live, I still want things that symbolizes him and what he loved into it. That's also what the sakura trees and the sakura flowers, the cherry blossoms, will represent, because they live a very short life before they die. So that's more like what this whole thing means, why I'm choosing to go through with it. Do stuff while you still can, you know? Like I said, life's too short. Also, as you can see down the feathers of the phoenix where the flames will go, I'll put in the G clef to have to do with the music. And the sakura flowers will go throughout the whole tattoo. And they will go from the beginning of my lower arm, my forearm, and throughout wherever there will be gaps, you know, because I want the phoenix on my upper arm, I want the koi fish right here. I already have one tattoo on this side of the arm. So in between I want the sakura flowers and the branches to go through with like a dark brown on the branches and so on. And I want them to go over my shoulder and just slightly over here, over to the collarbone. But not all over to my chest, you know, just to finish it off in like kind of like a smooth feminine way. I don't want this tattoo to be very masculine. I want it to be colourful. I want a lot of pink and purple into it. I want it to look feminine, pretty, but at the same time cool. And I love all of the stuff that will be in it. And on top of that, if the tattoo artist thinks that it's okay, then I will put some lilies into it. I'm looking up at Lily, that's why I'm looking up. I absolutely love her. She's the first cat that's like fully mine, not my mom's. Of course it's Luke's cat as well, but it's the first cat I've bought and that my mom or dad don't have to take care of. It's my first cat as a grown-up. And I love her so much. I don't know what I would do if anything happened to her. And so I want some lilies in there. So I looked up on Google Japanese lilies, and I'm just trusting that that's basically what it is. So it'll stick to the Japanese theme. But the tattoo artist, he was like, oh, I don't know if it'll be too many different flowers, it'll look a little bit messy and so on. But I'll try and talk him into it. Maybe I'll just have some of the lilies on the back of my arm or something instead of on my forearm. We'll see. So I have the whole design thought out and I'm really excited about it. I booked an appointment yesterday, paid the deposit. The appointment will be on June 7th. So I'll have 2 months to properly design and make everything ready. Have it just the way I wanted with colors and everything. He told me to stop by whenever I have something new or any questions or new ideas or anything. He said that it might take 2 sessions just to finish my lower arm, my forearm. So we'll see. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited. I hope Luke can come there and film for a bit, and if he can't, I'll just bring my camera and be like, this is so painful! I don't know. I'm really excited about it, and it feels good to have something to be excited about. I've always gotten excited before having a new tattoo. This time it's different because they have a lot more meaning into it. and because my view of life has completely changed since my dad passed away, or actually since he got his diagnosis last year. I'll probably talk more about that in a different video. It's still pretty fresh. He passed away just over a week ago. The funeral will be in 6 days. We had to wait 2.5 weeks for the funeral because of Easter, because it's winter, and so on. So everything is still too fresh. I don't understand what's been going on, what's happened. I'm in denial, basically, I think. I sometimes feel like calling him if I have a problem with a computer or something. But I can't. So I have to get used to that thought, and I think I'll start understanding what's actually happened on the day of the funeral and after that. So just have to be patient. But you learn from everything, and I have learned life's too short. That will be my new thing. You know, go through with whatever you want to do. If you want to do something, do it. If you want to go somewhere, go there. If you want to buy something, as long as it doesn't mess up your whole life by you spending that money, buy it. You know, if you want to get a tattoo, get a freaking tattoo. You got laser removal anyways, and clothes to cover it with. Shave your head off. Shave your... Shave your hair off if you want to. Just do it. Buy a dog. Buy a dolphin. Swim with sharks. Jump off an airplane. If you have a parachute. Do what you want to do. Stupid not to go through with it. Don't give a shit what other people think. So, just do it, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else, hurt anyone else's feelings, or, you know, as long as it doesn't cause any really real damage, go through with it. Do what you want to do. And I will. So, that was my tattoo rant. Make it sound like a really big deal. It is a big deal to me. It just is. So that's my video for today. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting videos a lot more often than I've ever done before. And I will still be posting covers, music, stuff like that. It's not all about yapping away. Thanks for watching.